Hi, my name is Pete. I haven't been on YouTube or social media in a very long time. I figured that since it's a pandemic and a lot of people are still home, I hope people are still doing well, or at least are doing well. And I would like to introduce my new YouTube show, which is Here Calls and Interestings. The reason why I'm doing this is I would like to have people to call and have a chance to speak out how they feel during the pandemic, and also a place to share interesting things over the phone. So I know usually people share things through video, but I listen to the radio a lot as well. And sometimes when you do things, sometimes when you watch, it's not convenient, but sometimes um, listening is more convenient. Let me give an example. For example, eating dinner. You can use a smartphone or a tablet to put in front of your table, but it would be inconvenient. You would take the focus out of eating, or sometimes when you're sleeping. Um, when you're sleeping, sometimes when you look through the phone and when you're trying to sleep, it's not that convenient as well. If you have your phone and you plug it into your headset or earphones or earbuds, it's more convenient. So that's why I'm trying to create this show where if someone has an ability to have an ability or a talent through their voice or through a musical instrument, it would help as well. I don't know if a lot of people are going to follow um, what I'm trying to do, but we'll just see how it goes. So I'll start tomorrow will be my first day. I'll be back live on YouTube. Um, it will be Saturday, May 16th, 2020, 6:30 p.m. Um, Pacific time, daylight time. And the phone number to call in would be area code 408 444 7288. 408 444 7288. Um, Let me talk a little bit about the program. Um, I will not, I figured since this will be the first program, not a lot of people are going to know about it. Um, so I figured that I start off at the designated time and allow around 3 to 5 minutes for people to call in. Whenever I have the first caller, then I'll start expanding the time on my show. But if not, I will allow around up to 5 minutes, and then I will nobody calls in. I will stop um, because there's no point of listening to dead air. Um, so for right now, as to brainstorm ideas, it would be a good idea maybe tomorrow when somebody calls, they can tell jokes or a funny story, or they play a musical instrument, or they can play a musical instrument and sing, or they can go a cappella, um, they can tell a ghost story, they can beatbox, they can mimic a musical instrument, they can rap, they can do Morse code, um, they can talk about fables, um, they can mimic, make sound effects, um, they can try to do audio stand-up comedy, they can hum, they can mimic animals, they can mimic monsters, or they can do different dialects, talk in different dialects, or just talk about how to cook, but in audio version. Um, and one thing that I find interesting is these days, especially in the radio stations, local radio stations, I find some stations they just um, don't have anybody talking at all. I'm not trying to offend anybody here. Um, I just find that some people, some stations, most stations, they play music. The majority of stations, they play music, and um, they have hosts talking. But then there are some stations, um, they just play music, and there's nobody talking. And sometimes I find that, I don't know about how other people are. For me, it feels like it's just a music box, but there's not really a person trying to interact with listeners. It will be more interesting. So I'm trying to find a way how this could be more interesting, especially through audio. So if you guys have audio talents, or if you guys have voice talents, um, just anything over the phone, it will be great. Um, Again, I like to say there's no vulgarity, vulgar, vulgarness, or not anything vulgar. If you do that, I will go ahead and hang up. But we'll find out more about that. We'll see what happens when people call in. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you. I didn't get a chance to ask how you're all doing. I will ask that when audiences start calling in. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you, and I hope to hear you soon. Remember, um, 6:30 in California time. That will be 5:30 in Hawaii. I'm not. No, I'm sorry. 4:30 in Hawaii. Um, 5:30 in Alaska time. Um, 7:30 in Mountain time. 8:30 in Central Time, and 9:30 in Eastern Time. And again, the phone number is 408 444 7288. Thank you guys. Hope to see you or talk to you soon. Bye bye.